What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol OCGN for Ocugen Inc. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, this will, of course, be an update. We talked about it just the other day as it was sort of perking up off these lows. However, what you'll notice is that my favorite pop and drop stock has once again given us the pop and the drop all in a couple of days. So if I scrunch out, or zoom out rather, the daily time frame chart, what you'll remember is that this is the line in the sand. 525 is a must-hold area inside of Ocugen, noting that if it breaks, we really have, hardly any structure underneath us. I would really start saying that the next, obvious area to pay attention to would be closer to about $3.26. So a $2 move lower on a $5 stock. I mean, that's a big time, hurting in terms of percentage move to the downside. So keep that in mind. If we start taking out 526, you do not want to be involved in this stock whatsoever. Now, I'm not saying that it has to move here all in one day or all in 2 days, 3 days, a week, a month, whatever. But I am saying just from a structural perspective, I mean, look at this. There's just one candle there, not a whole ton of support like what we had building out in here. Now, what else can we learn about the chart here? Well, let's take a look at the 30-minute. I think that'll be a little bit more helpful. Basically, Thursday and Friday is like one big continuation move. Anyone who sort of got this, move from here, so getting long on Monday morning, this here, they took profits, right? All of those people have sort of sold out just based on the volume pattern down below, volume being elevated and not sort of muted as we would expect or hope when we're getting consolidation. Now, what I would also point out is that if you were starting to look at this as that bull flag, which we mentioned, obviously it's just been obliterated, right? That 584 offered hardly any support. As a matter of fact, it really just offered resistance after this 30-minute hammer printed. On the subsequent candle, we could not get back above 584. So all things considered, the chart is not looking fantastic. Let's take out the fibs from the high of the entire move and down to the low. Here we go. What you'll notice is your 38.2 is very far overhead at 575. Anything that looks like this is ultimately just a huge bear flag consolidation pattern. Now, don't get me wrong. If you want to trade and scalp around in here, that's fine, whatever. But from the daily perspective, from the longer term perspective, it's just bear consolidation underneath 574, setting up a breakdown of that level, that line in the sand we discussed, 5/4, getting us next into about 326. So the chart is looking hideous at this point in time. There is no pattern that would suggest whatsoever that we're coming into some sort of bottom. Now, if we do make our way underneath 525, then just be on the lookout for potential bottoming patterns that don't necessarily make it all the way to 326. So double bottoms, could be inverted head and shoulders, and it could happen anywhere in this range, but it would require some sort of pattern before even thinking about getting long inside of Ocugen once again. So that's really going to wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it or learned anything new today, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.